Yo, how we doing? How we doing? Mic check, mic check. Is the mic okay? What's up, Tex Cat? What's up, Jonathan? We have another episode. Let's switch it over. Bam! Let's see what we have. Anybody need a Reggie Drago? Looks like we have a Reggie Drago here. I'm down to help anybody out if you need a Reggie Drago still. But we got a couple things we want to do here. We have two things I want to participate in. Is yep, the new showcase. Yep. Check it out. They're pumping out these showcases very quickly now. So they I guess the second half of the event they're gonna ask for Amara and Tyrant probably. But also, so after the stream yesterday, I actually found some routes. So I haven't been able to find any routes at all until yesterday. So check it out. Actual routes here. So this is exciting for me because I've never been able to do this. The only problem is the path for this route takes it into the dead zone. So I don't know which one I want to do, but the really great thing is we finally are able to find routes here. So I'm gonna try to do that, and I'm gonna try and see if it works for me. I still hear that it's buggy. Jonathan, you can always find the code by typing !code. I can go ahead and type that for you. That's the friend code if you want to add it. So let's go ahead and get it started, and we'll see if it works. I don't know if it's gonna be too buggy. I don't know if it's gonna be okay or not. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Come along the journey today. For those of you that participated, how was the community day yesterday for everybody? Was it good? Or did you even do it? Did you get your goal? Okay, let's go ahead and see what we have to claim. Got a little Kabuto. Go ahead and spin this. Okay, spin 10 stops is good. Spin 10 stops is potentially the Tyrant and Amara. Oh, okay. Okay, they have blessed us with back-to-back spin 10s, which equals shiny checks. Alright. Let's see if we can do our route and a daily instance at the same time. I wonder if it's possible. So let's see. The problem is, I guess this route here is saying that it's going back and forth. So I have to go further down, I believe, just to have it start. Does anybody know if I just gotta go to the flags. PCG spawn if you need it. So let's go ahead and follow this. What does this all mean? Okay. It looks like it's telling me to get to the starting point. And if I think if I anticipated correctly, I believe it's just a back and forth straight path, which is awesome because it avoids the dead zone here. Because I don't think this has officially started, right? I don't think it's counting right now because I'm not near it. I don't know. I haven't really tried it. I have no idea how this is gonna work. Okay. The starting point is at this gym, and I'm assuming when we get close enough to it, we can actually start the route. I'm assuming that's how it works. Oh, something started? Okay, you can pause it, apparently. Wait. Did it start? Oh yeah, I did start. Okay, here we go. Daily incense with the route. I hope this means that it's keeping track of everything now. So here's the challenge. We're trying to find a 90% or better. Okay, and then we'll see how many more spawns we actually end up getting, all because we're on the route. We're supposed to get more spawns while we're on the route. Oh, TechCab, you're so right. I needed to use a regular incense, right? Oops. Okay, that's kind of a mistake by me already. I totally forgot that daily instance will not help get boosted spawns while you're on routes. It needs to be regular instance. But regardless, we're just testing it out. We're seeing how it works. So it looked like you can find a route beforehand that you want to pick, and then as soon as you get close enough to the starting point, it like automatically starts. Now I have a question. Why is it necessary to pause the route? I saw that there was a pause option. Why is that an option? I'm trying to think why you need a pause. Like, is it saying if you can't finish it on that one go, you can come back to it? Is that what they're saying? You can come back and finish the route is what I'm guessing? I have no idea. I'll take a shiny. Oh. Believe it or not, still don't have a shiny Ammonite. Somehow, some way. Okay, let's get rid of some of the stuff that we don't need. Sabia wanted to stop and do a raid and then go back to the route later. Oh. Huh. So if you were to pause it, you have to go back to the you have to go to the exact spot that you paused in order for it to recount. Okay, this route here has led me to a shiny check. Nope. Thanks for the shiny luck. I don't know, my chat phone is not working as well right now. But we are testing out the routes. Finally got a route within the area. I don't know how much further we need to go, to be honest. Oh, I think that's the end, right? I'll go to the stop just in case. But I don't know how far we need to go just for it. Can we get a check? Can we get a check in the chat? Hey, what's up, Pokey Actor? Okay, we got another okay, rock type. Do we think we will see enough rock types? Can anybody type in one? Type in, oh, wait a second. Is it counting? Like the GPS is drifting to where it's not even counting it on the route. Do I have to be exactly on the line? It's kind of wonky right now. I think if I'm close enough, it should count, right? Jonathan says you don't get routes. Jonathan, are you talking about you just don't understand it, or you don't have any around? No, just close. I need to go back. I need to go back to the first spot, right? The first stop. I think that um, the whole idea behind this route is back and forth in one go, but I'm not exactly sure right now. We'll just continue catching stuff along the way. So for those just tuning in, we actually found routes. We actually have some available routes around. We're trying it out. Right now, I made the mistake of using a daily instance instead of a regular instance to get extra spawns along the route. So that's already my first mistake. And right now, it seems to be tracking it. I started at the first gym here, and it looks like I need to head back towards it. I am almost done with this route. My good route is turning blue. Oh, so that's how they keep track. Okay. Very interesting. So it starts to keep track, chat. as soon as you get close to the initial start point. Um, I also was drifting a little bit, so it seems like you just have to be close enough to the line for it to count. Because there was a period of time back there where I was not on the line actually, but it looks like they give you some leeway, which is nice. This is only a apparently 15-minute route. Oh, the route has led us to a Kecleon. Shiny! Nope. That would have been too crazy. Okay. Now, I haven't tested it yet, but I was also talking to somebody yesterday who was doing the routes here. They were doing it. They were doing routes multiple times. Oh, so we finished it. That is interesting because, in my opinion, I don't think I actually finished the actual KMs. It was just like it was literally just about 100 meters short. So I actually got credit as long as I came back to the same spot. I need to slow down? Wait, they actually care about how long it takes? Should we try it again? I heard you could do it multiple times. Okay, wait, let me just clear this. Oh, we already got this one, but I think we cleared it. I missed. Oh no. Hey, how's it going? I actually missed one. I'm sorry. Yeah, I just did my first one. Do you know how many you can do a day?
Oh, how many you want to do today?
Really?
Yes. You know you can reverse the route, right?
Reverse the route?
So like, say like one, like we got two of them on the same route. So one goes and starts right here. Starts and ends right here. The another one starts here. You go all the way around the thing and ends back there. So instead of coming all the way back here to start again, you can reverse it and start back there and go back around and finish right here. I just did it.
Really?
Yeah.
So would those be two separate routes?
And they count the same. They see the point from Stardust and
So say that I can start here, go over there, start the other route?
it's the same route, but you can reverse it. And still get the point for it.
Oh, really? And how do you reverse it? You just say in the app, the
So in that slows over here. So it's the middle one. You see how it says reverse at the bottom?
yeah.
First section. So instead of starting up here, you'll start back here.
Oh, okay, I see. So you start here and go over there and do that one.
Yeah, then I just ended it over here.
Ah,
Because I started it here and ended back there, and I was like, instead of coming walking all the way back here, I just started down there and ended back here.
interesting. We might have to try that. The only thing I've noticed is like here, back over there is like a little dead zone for my phone.
Yeah, so for some people, like for me, it's like I ended the route. I'm like, I ended the route. Say resume route? Yes. What are you talking about?
Do you use any regular incense or daily incense? Do you get more?
I use daily incense, Galarian, Zapdos, what you call it, just popped up and ran on me.
Oh man.
This now, like as I was walking up. I say, great throw.
I know exactly how you feel. I've had so many run away as well. It's actually pretty
The only
brutal.
one I caught is the one with the master ball.
Oh, okay.
And it sucked.
You just save it for a lucky trade, I guess.
No, we already did.
Oh.
For a regular trade, I said to save it for a lucky trade.
Yeah. At least you got one. I don't even have one.
Oh, they hard to get. Like I done had so many run on me. It's not not even funny.
Oh, you're telling me. I've seen a ton. I've seen a ton. That's why I'm kind of stubborn. I'm just like, I'm not using a master ball till I get one by myself. All right, I'm gonna try this next route then.
It's
Thanks.
the middle one. It should be 3 of them. So I'm about to do like one more time, then I'm gonna be out.
Okay.
But
Yeah. Let's see.
I know the middle one is the long one.
Yeah. Have you found any cells?
I caught my first cell today.
Really? Okay.
I've only seen one. I did, like I said, I did like 10, 15 routes now.
Woo!
No, I think I did like 10. I did 2 sets of 5. Or I'm about to do my second set of 5. One of them.
So
I did the first 5. You know, you get 5, and you go to the next page.
Yeah.
Then before I went to the next page, I thought I did something. On the next page, you got to do another 5. So yeah, I did like close to 8 to 10.
Okay.
I need you to go up page. Like right now, my stuff is freezing. So I don't want that one. I want the middle one. There it is. Yeah, see, you got 3 of them there. This one's the long one.
Yeah. For sure. All right. Let's try this again then.
Yeah, and it's straighter. That's what I like about it. What's my tab for this anyway? Earn candies, follow loop, right, 5 times. Yes, it says another 5. I know I already did 2.
You're on page 3 or whatever? Page 5 or whatever.
Page 5, yeah.
Okay.
I just did start at page 5. Yes, I did sprouts already because I got 3 by my work. And I did that a couple of times. And I did this one. And I was ready to play. And the only thing I needed was a cell to go to the next page. Yep, so yeah, that's how I got mine. I just got my cell and I finished that one. Then I did this one for my second one.
I see.
So yeah, I got about a good 8 to 10.
That's amazing. All right, I'm gonna start this.
Yeah, as soon as I catch this dude, I'm about to start mine. Actually, I'm already started. I'm just trying to catch this one. So hopefully I see another sale because I heard they're hard to find.
Oh yeah. And the first evolution you like 50 or whatever.
Yeah.
Jeez. So I'm trying an instance this time to see if I'm getting more spawns.
You definitely get an instant on the spot, and it counts on your little record too.
Okay. Because I just used a daily instance. It didn't seem like it was boosted, but I don't know if I was doing something wrong.
What I noticed is you was actually getting. I got what's that? I had a Tyranitar, the little baby Tyranitar.
Larvitar?
I got a Larvitar and a couple of phantoms and stuff like that. I was getting stuff I wouldn't never usually get on an instant.
Okay.
That's what I did notice about it.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out as well.
I hear you get more regional rare
From the daily?
yeah.
Well, that first one I did, it seemed pretty normal. I don't know if I was doing something wrong.
Yeah, I'm still trying to figure it out too.
Because I was doing community day, and then I liked the spot, but it didn't have a route until recently, I guess.
Yeah, more routes popped up either the day before yesterday.
Yeah, because I was like, I had not seen this, and after community day yesterday, I happened to see that there was a route here, so I finished community day here, and sure enough, a ton of routes just came up here. So I wanted to make sure I looked into it today, because I've been stuck on the special research ever since they introduced it when we didn't have any routes around.
Yeah, everybody was.
And then I couldn't even create any because we didn't have that feature available. And plus, this spot would have been perfect for a route like this.
Yeah, I seen when the dude created too. He did it on 2 Fridays ago.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So he did submit it, but it just took a while for it to get approved.
Yeah.
Okay.
It took like a week and some change.
Okay.
He said, "Hey man, I'm like one of the only ones that got it. I've been looking for routes. I'm gonna go ahead and put my routes myself, and I just watch them on a Friday night." Because last Friday, no, this Friday I worked was last Friday. I came in when I was off work. I work every other weekend.
Nice.
See, like it just kicked me off the route just now. Like, and I had to resume it.
Yeah.
Like right up in here, I don't know what's going on.
Well, that is true. The connection back here is kind of, like I said, it's kind of iffy. I personally experienced it back there in that part, so I don't ever go back to there anymore because it's just like it's wonky.
Yeah, you got my to do decided. And on the next, and on the 5th page, you get supposed to do earn 3 cans walking with your buddy on a route. Follow route 5 times.
Now I also was like kind of off the path a while ago, but it's still counted as long as you're kind of in the area, huh?
Yeah, and now you also can go back and kind of count, catch up.
I like the feature. I just wish they had implemented it better initially, especially when they had that event that was all about routes, but nobody could do it.
If you was in a major city where it's at,
Yeah. Oh, even then, like
a lot of them people,
here it wasn't even like available. I was like, what is going on? At least have more available.
I've been on the lookout for that doggone and what you call it, is a little shiny thing.
What's up?
The what you're looking for the sale is it's like a little shiny thing.
Oh yeah. Okay, so it just pops up on the route or what?
Yeah, a little bit off the route too. Mine popped up a little bit off the route.
Yeah, that is true. We gotta look out for that. But is it obvious?
Yes.
Is it?
It's like a little star or whatever.
Okay.
And I hopefully don't pop up when you're trying to catch something like I'm trying to catch a tyrant right now.
Are you able to go back to go get it or no?
No, I don't know. It's like like when I go to catch it, I don't know if I missed it or not. A couple of not.
All right, this is the end of mine.
I gotta walk around here.
Okay, I'll see you, Ryan. Okay, let's see if we can actually find one of these cells. I don't know, yo. I saw the message text, Kev, but I did not see a cell. I'll have to go back and watch the VOD or something to see what I actually missed because I totally forgot that cells were even a thing doing these routes. So I'm not even sure if did I actually see a route? Text Cav? Does anybody know if I actually saw a route but I didn't get it? Also, hello, Card. What's up, Card? We are out here trying out the route. I think I seen one right at the end. Oh, dang. That's so unfortunate because right at the end, it automatically finished the route for me. I couldn't even go back into the route. So this is my second route of the day. Oh, this is kind of a cool spawn, a little shift tree. This is my second route of the day. This time I'm running the regular incense. The daily incense seemed really normal. There wasn't anything to it besides just having it synced up pretty well with the route. I did notice it's really more concerned about your distance traveled. So the first route that I did was estimated to be 15 minutes, but we finished it way before the time. So it's more concerned about the actual distance that you travel. So keep that in mind. The time that they list isn't necessarily, I mean, you could be a fast walker, you could be a slow walker or whatever. But I'm just saying, it's not necessarily the time that they're trying to keep track. It's the distance you actually traveled. So that's interesting. The distance is always wrong. Huh? Is it? Oh yeah, that brings up another point. Earlier, I was pretty sure I was about 100 meters short of actually finishing the route. and then it automatically completed the route for me. Because I guess I came back to the original spot already. So like, let's see if it's right. So I'm roughly 150 meters. But if you look, well, actually this time is actually tracking it correctly. This time it's saying it's roughly 150 meters away from the end. Okay, maybe this time it's actually going to track it correctly. I do like that somebody was also saying that you can reverse the route, which is cool, I guess. But for this particular park, reversing the route isn't that great because I'm trying to avoid the very, very back of the park here. So I'm only able to really do this route that we're doing currently most efficiently, going back and forth. So another update, we're about 100 meters away, and this time it looks like it is tracking it correctly. We are literally about 100 meters away from our original starting point. But it looks like this time around I do not see any sparkles. I don't think I see a cell yet. Should have watched Zoe's video with the 20-kilometer route she did. Wow, 20-kilometer route? Was that just to flex? What is the point of a 20-kilometer route? To get extra spawns for that whole 20 kilometers? So I have the incense going on right now. It doesn't seem like it's like super juiced at all. Like there's an increase. There's a slight increase. But I would not say that it's like a significant increase to the incense spawns. Okay, so we're getting close to the end, and there we go. I would say this time it actually tracked the distance really well. So that definitely did not take more than 15 minutes because as you can see from my instance timer, I only spent about 10 minutes. I pretty much started the instance right when the route started. So it is all about the distance, the actual distance you actually walked. Oh, she did the video in Japan? Oh, wow, that's kind of cool. So that time around, did not find a cell. No cell on that one. And once again, I don't think the instance has got a significant increase. Maybe a slight increase to the instance spawn. But I wouldn't say like there's a huge... I wouldn't say there's like a huge increase. Okay, let's try it again, and let's see if we can find a cell at any point. Usually cells is on the first trip. No! You're telling me I missed out on it already? You're telling me I already messed it up. Jeez. That would be my luck. Okay, so while we're doing this, it looks like we need to find a cell, which apparently we missed out on it already. We'll finish one more route. I thought the cells would be random. Why would they only have it on the first route? That's lame. That is whack. But I thought somebody said that you could do the routes and you can find up to 3 cells per day. So are they saying the first trip is guaranteed to find a cell, but then the second and third one is kind of really just random? Is that what they say? Text cat says, from what I've read and seen 3 times, it is right at the end of the first route. Oh man, I would have liked to known that. I didn't know that. I missed out on a cell. Why is it at the end of the route? Because once you get to the end of your route, it goes into that screen, and then you're not able to go back and get the cell. It's kind of lame. It's kind of that's very that's not very intuitive. Like, you're trying to finish the route. Why would you ever think about stopping before the end unless you actually knew? Well, I mean, that's just the learning experience. That's why we're trying it. Yeah, you did say slow down, but I guess I didn't see it in time, because by the time the message went through, I had already reached the end, and it already completed the route for me. But I need to go back. I need to go back and look at the VOD and see what it even looks like. I didn't even see that there was a difference. That's the weird thing, is I didn't even see that there was some kind of sparkling thing. But people are saying it was obvious. So like right now, the incense is going, but I wouldn't say like the instance is too broken. Like, it's not like it's spawning one spawn every a second or anything. But I mean, there's a little bit. It feels like a little bit of an increase. I'm kind of sure I've seen one, but like I said, you were doing too many things at once. Oh man. First, first route, first route mistakes. This is how not to. This is how not to participate in routes. It's okay. It's okay, Texas. We were just showing everybody what not to do, right? This is this is how you mess up routes. Okay, so the good news is it looks like it's counting all of these correctly. We'll catch this one and then reverse it. Okay, we got the extra spawn right there. I don't know. Does it feel like it's a spawn every like 20 seconds for from the instance when you're on the routes instead of like 30 seconds? The instance boost seems very subtle, but I'm not sure. You have got to sort your storage out big time. Oh, that is always a problem. I apologize. I apologize for that. I do keep too many random stuff. That is the life. That is the life of a GBO and, you know, general player. I'm pretty sure if I wasn't into GBO, I'd have like 3,000 storage space. Because you wouldn't really need to keep anything. Like, all because of GBO, I gotta think about potential shadows, just potential any Pokemon that particularly is not meta right now that could potentially be good. Obviously, um, XLs are kind of important in GBL because there's certain stuff that you got to evolve and, you know, use XLs on. So like some of the stuff I'm keeping for trade. They need to. They need to. You know how they customize a lot of the game. They need to give you a customized, um, separate storage for GBL players, right? That doesn't count your overall storage, because it's actually brutal. It's actually brutal. If you are a GBL player and you're trying to, you know, keep up with the shiny race or even the hundo race, it's actually really brutal. My storage is bananas. I mean, I've consistently had problems with the storage. Okay, spin 30. We love kaboot tops. All right, looks like this is the towards the end of this route here. I'm keeping an eye out for a cell. Where is the cell? Any cells out here? Give me my first cell. I need to get one cell so I can go on to the next page. Please. Okay, so this time, look at this. This time the distance is way off. It's saying I'm over 160 kilometers off, but on the map here it says I'm only 80 meters. So sometimes the distance tracked is kind of wonky. How about a shiny for that? Nope. No shiny Amara. One thing I gotta do say is like these routes help pass the time really quickly. I've already done 3 routes. All right, let's see. Is it gonna give me credit? Route requirements not met. You have reached the end, but you have not traveled enough to complete the route. Please resume the route and return to the endpoint when you have traveled the distance. Well, that's lame. That's lame. Because they didn't track it correctly. Because they didn't track it correctly, we gotta continue on. So what do? Go backwards? I had to go backwards and then come back? How does that work? Because you have to be on the path, right? Oh, there we go. Huh? Okay, that felt like lag. I'm gonna be honest. I did not go an extra 60 meters past. That felt like just lag. It was just lagging for update. Okay. We love lag. All right, let's go ahead and finish this before I forget. Only need 250 cells. How many cells do you have, Jay? I can't even find one. How many cells is everybody rocking? Should I go? Should I go until we find one cell? Or is that too crazy? Because you're supposed to find up to 3 a day, right? Okay, what is this? Are you kidding? A Diglett? Niantic. Are you kidding me? Get this out of here. All right, I'm gonna at least try to do a couple more. Let's see if we can get a route that will drop a cell for me. I personally love this route because it's just helping me go back and forth. The only issue is I might have missed out on my opportunity to get the cell on my first route, but hopefully we can find another one. Anything good?
Random doses. I got a couple of. Not really.
I'm gonna try another one.
I'm about to start the short one.
Okay. Now I've been going hard since Zygarde is total trash. It's not total trash in GBO. Apparently it's kind of busted in GBO. But you need the complete form. Jay has 0 because you haven't seen any routes? Really? You still don't have any routes in sight, Jay? But you're able to create one, right? So why don't you try to create another one? Or are you kind of giving up on that? So this is a good example, by the way. This route that we're doing right now starts and ends at the same spot. I feel like that's one of the safest ways to get it approved. Obviously, if it starts at a safe spot, and you come back to that same spot, it's probably have a high chance to get approved. But yeah, this is a clear example of if your town only has like one stop or whatever, and you have a accessible stop and a accessible route. This is a clear example of literally just straight up and down, and it counts. Jay says you're not bored walking the same route when there's no spawns. Oh, I actually didn't even notice. I guess I guess I'm being occupied by these spins plus the chat, but I guess I bet if I didn't have those two things, Jay, I would be bored. I didn't even realize that there's no new spawns. But there's not any other routes, so I kind of don't have any choice. This is the only viable route that I can take that wouldn't mess up the stream, and plus is pretty efficient. I can go up and down here pretty quickly. I've wasted enough time on routes is garbage, in your opinion? How long does it take to create a route? Is it really that bad? Without Zygarde, it's a failed feature? Without Zygarde, it's a failed feature. Oh yeah, that's why they tied it into Zygarde. Most features are tied into some kind of incentive, right? Like Zygarde with the routes. Like if you didn't have a Zygarde, would you really be doing routes? Probably not, right? So yeah, they've always had to tie it in. Yeah, but it's just a distraction from a good event. Oh, the routes? Oh, I see. I see. Well, it was my first time seeing the routes even available here, so I'm okay using a little bit of time to show the routes, or maybe even experience it myself. But yeah, it is taking away time from finding other potential event Pokemon stuff, especially like the Tyrants and especially like the Amaras. Took them 4 weeks to reject one of my submissions. I have 2 more pending. Don't care to make any more. Well, good luck on those. Did they give you a reason why it was rejected? Hunting Tyrant is way more fun than walking a route over and over again. Yeah, true. That is totally true, Jay. But this is, well, you gotta understand. This is my first time seeing a route, so this is all pretty new to me. So using this first time to kind of run through the route system is a first time experience for me. I wouldn't say I would keep on doing this part, but it is finally good to see routes that I'm able to complete and kind of work on the route progression. But after this, I don't know if... Okay, couple things. I don't know if the increase in spawns from the incense on the routes is that significant, to be honest. I haven't... Maybe it's like a very slight increase, like 20-second per spawn versus 30-second per spawn walking. But the whole idea behind the routes of finding increased spawns, maybe it's nice for people who don't have a lot of spawns in general, because you'll actually notice it. But I personally haven't noticed it too much. Like, it could be a very slight difference, but there isn't too big of a difference right now. Okay, are we gonna find a cell here? Please find a cell so I can move on to the next page. You get like 3 spawns already, and one of those 3 can be a cell? Are you kidding? Is that real? You get 3 extra spawns and one of them could be a cell? That's the benefit? Okay, the benefits of routes is quickly deteriorating. If that is true, I don't know. I haven't experienced finding a cell, number 1, or not at least catch or getting it. But also number 2, it's just initial feeling. It doesn't seem like there's a increase in spawns, or at least not a huge increase. Like, is it too OP if it's like 2 spawns per 30 seconds, right? Is that too OP or what? Okay, getting close to the end. I don't see any cells. I think I missed my chance to get the cell, text cab. Sag. L's in the chat. It might depend on the length of the route, just something I read, not sure. So I don't know if you missed it, Jay, but apparently TextCap said there was a cell that popped up. There was a cell that popped up towards the end of my first route, but I didn't get to see it because I didn't know that once you get to the end of the route, it automatically kind of closes your route. And then so I think I missed out on getting it. If anybody wants to go back and watch the VOD and tell me if it actually happened, that'd be nice. But I also got to just go back and see what it even looks like. I don't even know what to look for. So look, I'm not gonna move anywhere, and it's gonna like catch up on the update automatically because it was saying that I didn't complete the distance necessary. But I literally walked the route. So there you go. Oh, we love a glitch. So yeah, sometimes it's a little laggy. Sometimes it's a little laggy, and it takes a while for it to actually catch up. It looks like an orb that didn't load. Oh man, so I missed out on the cell? Oh man. That would have been very helpful because I would have been on the next page already. Do we play the route roulette? Do we go for another route? Do we go for another route and try to get this cell? Because that's all we need. Dang. So apparently, I missed out on my cell, my first route.
How you know that?
Well, I'm streaming right now, and apparently that's what happened, but I didn't see it. But they're telling me that it happened towards the end of my route. So as I got to the end, it closed it for me. But I don't know.
As I said, it's bright out and you can't hardly see nothing right now.
Yeah. So I might have missed my chance to get the cell for today.
Well, you only get one cell a day?
Well, they're telling me it's happening on the first route, but then after that it's totally random, up to 3. So like you're basically just flipping a coin every time you do this route after the first one. I think. I don't know. Did you happen to get your cell in your first one?
I believe so.
See, there's some truth to that.
So yeah.
Oh, so yeah, I didn't know that I had to look out for it, and I didn't know it was towards the end, and I got so close that it just closed it.
Well, yeah, because when I did the loop and I was coming in, yeah, it was towards the end of it.
So keep that in mind, I guess. But I think I've exhausted this route spawns. I'm not getting a lot of spawns anymore.
No, when I first started, it was getting a lot of spawns. Now it's...
Yeah. But I'm not sure. I have to go back and watch and see if it actually spawned or not, because I didn't even know what to look for.
Oh yeah, it looked like a little shiny little...
Yeah. And I'm stuck on that page now. I need to find one cell. So I'm stuck on page 4, I guess, till tomorrow. But oh well. That was my first time experiencing it, so I think it was okay. I think I don't think doing it multiple times, like I don't know, 5 times is the way to go because you run out of spawns.
Yeah.
But maybe like do one, go somewhere, come back to it or something. I don't know. I don't know how to do it efficiently yet.
Yeah, it's still brand new for everybody.
Yeah.
That's why I did both of them. I did the short one, then I did the long one.
Yeah. I like it. I like it doing like maybe 1 a day, maybe 2 a day, just to get the potential chance to get the cell, and then kind of doing the other stuff. But eventually, you kind of just run out of spawns.
Yeah, I was getting less and less spawns as it went. At first, it is constantly spawning.
I was also like testing out the instance. The instance, it doesn't seem like it's that too much of a boost. It's like maybe, well, my chat was saying it's 3 spawns more, and one of them could be a cell. But I don't know.
Yeah, I think that's true. But I know when I was doing it, for instance, I was getting rare spawns.
Yeah, the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one was pretty good for me, but then after that, it just kind of like diminishing returns, you know.
I was just trying to get off the page.
I'm still stuck on it. I missed my chance apparently.
I kind of figured I missed it the first time when I did it the first day. They say it's hard to find.
Yeah, no kidding.
And if you see it at the end, once you get towards the end of the room, if you see it right then, depends on how far you're up in the room, the automatic will click you out.
Yeah, I don't understand why they do that towards the end, because you're so close to the end and it just closes it. I can't even go back. It's brutal. So I'll probably come back here in a little bit because there's no more spawns for me. There's a showcase here. Remember to drop in there.
I'm thinking about that's doing this last route just to get that one candy. Cause I'm like almost to a candy for my on the next page is
Oh, you have to get a candy?
you have to get 3 candies,
Jeez.
and I'm at, cause he's excited, I'm at 1.5 out of the 2.5 I need.
Oh,
So
that's
need,
just one route.
That's one route. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and knock that out, so I don't have to worry about it tomorrow.
Yeah. All right, good luck, man.
All right,
Hey, what's up, Tommy? We're just trying out the new route. Okay, initial thoughts on the routes. You probably only want to be doing the routes like 2 times max of the same route. Otherwise, your spawns will kind of just diminish. So either do like 2 of the routes and then go do something and then come back to it, but don't do it like back to back to back to back to back, because then you're solely just dependent on your incense or whatever. Also, there is a new showcase. Go ahead and find your nearest. Oh, I got rank 1. Rank 1, baby. What was I saying? Yeah, go ahead and if you find any routes, you could do like 1 or 2 back to back, but then go do something else and then come back to it, because your spawns will kind of just be dry. If you do it once per hour, the spawns will regenerate. Yeah, once an hour for the routes is pretty nice. But we also learned a couple things. Apparently, finding your Zygarde cell is more likely on the first route, towards the end, which is terrible because I didn't know. And when you get close to the end, it automatically closes your route. So, boom! Shiny! How do we end up with this today, huh? Woo! Shiny Aerodactyl. This is a boosted shiny one, apparently, but always nice to find. This shiny is always fun to see. I don't really see a lot of Aerodactyls, so it's very nice to see it during this event, but to always get the shinies of them is also very nice. This one, unfortunately, not like awesome, but nice to have. Yeah, shiny Aerodactyl, very nice. I love it. Apparently, it's perma boosted. Still looking for the 100%, by the way. Okay. While we're doing this, chat, did anybody get the? Well, first off, make sure you finish your adventure week stuff. You got 2 days, okay? We're gonna probably evolve some of this stuff on the last day, just to give myself all of the evolutions in one go. But just a reminder, you got a couple days to finish those if you care. We finished the time research. Earlier. The Diglett spawn on the last one was actual troll. Like, who actually cares about the Diglett? I cannot believe they actually had that as a reward. We're gonna head over. Okay, also, let's see, what do we have? Does anybody need any megas or any raids? I wonder if there's any other routes on this side. Nope. Apparently, apparently that's the only spot for routes. Is where we were at. And if anybody wants to let us know what your best polywag was over the weekend, we're looking for best polywag, or even polytoad, any of the polywag family. How did everybody's community day end up being? How about shiny from the incense? Nope. So yeah, today's stream was just testing out the route because I was talking about it earlier, but after finishing community day, or my portion of it, I saw that there was an available route at this spot, so I wanted to make sure we come back here today to kind of just test it out because um, up until today I hadn't seen any available routes where we usually go, and plus I couldn't create any, so I was kind of stuck on just waiting and trying to figure out how the routes even worked. So I think we're gonna finish this instance here, and then does anybody need a Tyranitar? If anybody needs a Tyranitar, we can wait here. Otherwise, what about Reggie Drago? Oh my gosh, that Tortuga kind of GB already. Um, Warp says 517 shiny Poliwag was the best. Left, I evolved the other. 517 shiny was, I don't know what the IVs are that. What is 517 shiny IVs? I'm not exactly sure what that means. Okay, from what I remember, most of these tasks are not keepers, so we're not going to keep stuff that's going to take forever, especially that one. That one's absolute garbage. Walks 7 kilometers. Low level shiny poly. Oh, I see. So you got multiple shiny Poliwags, but that was your best one. How many shiny Poliwags did you end up getting? Warp. So I actually ended up with 15 shinies yesterday, because um, we we found the routes here, and we saw a group. So we actually finished the community day um, at this part. So we actually ended up with 15 shinies. We actually won our mini challenge yesterday. So the mini challenge was try to find 6 shinies within 1 hour. And who was there? Who was there for that competition? We actually clutched it. It was literally 2 minutes before the hour was up, and we found our 6th one right at the end. Hey, what's up, Elijah? How you doing, Elijah? While we're here, I'm gonna ask, Does anybody need a Tyranitar? We're looking to see if anybody needs Tyranitar. Any Tyranitar lovers out there? Hey, how's it going, Dark Star? Shout out to Dark Star. I remember them. I remember meeting them at the park. How you doing? How you doing? Let's see. Does anybody need Tyranitar or the Regidrago? Okay, purified 3 shadows. That is the Haunter, correct? Right? Let's go ahead and purify some stuff real quick. Let's get this purification out of the way. If anybody's interested in any other raids that we have, exclamation mark code. Okay? We'll go ahead and purify this. So we can take care of 2 tasks just by purifying these. Okay. Transfer that. Hey, Warped, thanks for that follow. I appreciate that. Welcome to Texas. How's everybody's community day? For those of you just popping in, did everybody have a good community day? Simon, Elijah, Warped, did you have a good community day? Did you know about it? Did you get what you wanted? If you're into GBL, it was kind of a must do. Okay, Haunter. Yes. Why do I want a Haunter? Because I'm still looking for a 100% Gengar. I only have a 98 to this day. 7 years of playing, I still don't have a 100% Gengar. How bad is that? Oh, still don't have. Come on. Oh, that's worse. Oh my gosh. Does anybody have a 100% Gengar to trade me? Hello there, Simon. Simon Panda. What a name. Isn't there a famous panda named Simon? Or did I just make that up? I got a feeling that there's a panda named Simon that's really famous. No? Oh my gosh. Can we... Elijah said, I'm going to get on Pokemon Go if I can because I don't remember my password. I hear that way too often. Why do people always forget their Pokemon password? And when you forget it, can't you retrieve the password because it's linked to a email? Warp says, was at Anime Fest in Dallas this weekend? Didn't play much. Oh, how was the Anime Fest then? Here's a little side tip. I'm pretty sure the Anime Fest would have had spawns at least, unless you didn't have any connection, because the conventions usually have a lot of people, and then there's probably a lot of spawns. I bet you would have seen quite a bit of spawns. Ghastly research text was super common for years on end. Was it? What was the task? I don't remember. What was the ghastly task? You know, I was hoping to find 100% ghastly without the task. Simon says, "What are you talking about?" I don't know. I just threw it out there. My initial thoughts on your name was there was a famous panda named Simon for some reason. Is that not right? Obviously, I could be totally wrong, but like, I don't know why that why that came up. I don't know if you knew if there was or not. Maybe it's just completely unrelated. Who knows? You know, it could be the Texas heat here. You know, I am under the Texas heat. It's probably frying my brain at this point. Maybe I've lost all sense of logic. My mom does not get that email, so it's just guessing passwords. No, what I'm saying is, I'm surprised more people have not logged into Pokemon with like their email. And if you happen to forget your password, you can still try to retrieve it through your email. But I guess that's not the case. Elijah, are you logging in through like email or like the trainer club? Shiny? Ah, still don't have a shiny Tyrant. But we did get a shiny today. Is it a total L? Is it a total L if you don't get a shiny Tyrant this event? Simon says today you're sad. Are you okay? Why are you sad? I could turn it around for you. What about this? You're lucky to be alive today. You know how many people in the world cannot say that? Think about it. Think about it. The mere fact that you are even able to say you're sad today is already better. It's already better than the people who can't even say that. Here's just general advice. Life is definitely way too short. Of course there's time to be sad, and that's appropriate, but don't spend too much energy being sad. There's no point. Because there's definitely people that don't even have the chance to be sad. Think about that. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-ba-bum. Elijah with the hydrate redemption. All right, I will get the hydrate when I get back to my water bottle. I didn't bring it with me right now because I thought I'd be over there. I thought I'd be over. Oh, I could go back and do my route. Whoa! Is this the female Hippowdon or is this the male? Looks very cool. Jay says no. It's not easy to get shinies. That's true, especially full odds. But I've always known that we don't really get the shinies on the first time. First time they're always released. Somehow, some way, we never get them really. I'm addicted to routes. Well, I was kind of headed back towards this way anyways, but it is a good point. It is a good point. If you if you have this route, you really just want to do it once, probably once or twice every 30 minutes. But I really want this cell. I need this cell. I'm looking for a Zygarde cell. I'm literally stuck on finding a cell, and apparently I missed out on it. So I kind of want to take care of that if I can. You want to know why I'm sad, Simon? Sure. Why are you sad? We're gonna go ahead and start this. Let's go ahead and see what we can find on this route here. There's a tyrant.
You do a Tyranitar raid, Mega?
Sure. Let's do it.
I seen it. I was about to go. I'm like, ooh, I could wait 10 minutes to do that.
You don't have a good one, or are you still trying to get it?
I got a Pure 500.
Okay.
So.
You trying to get the Mega Energy?
Oh yes. I done Mega Evolve like 3 or 4 of them. So now I'm like almost down to 0.
It's a beast, man. I think mine wasn't even level 50 yet, and it was, I think it was level 40, and then I Mega Evolve, it was 5,300 CP.
I think mine's at level 42 is 100.
Yeah, it's a monster, considering it wasn't even level 50. I need to get that up to level 50 at some point.
Yeah, that's why I'm be walking them, and oh, that's what I did get on my first incense.
The Larvitar?
Yeah, the Larvitar.
Very nice.
So.
Did you miss out on that Larvitar day?
No, I was at work or something. I didn't get that many.
Okay.
I was like, ugh. Or out with the family, one of the two. I know I just didn't get that many. But I did give out one friend at work 100% lucky, and I was trading over here with somebody. I gave them 100% lucky too.
Really?
So how I'm keep giving out 100%?
You gotta reverse it.
Every once in a while I get something, but there's something like I got 2 lucky Hondo Ursalunas.
Okay.
But I gotta wait till whatchamacallit day, the Mega Evolve them, so I can make sure I get the community day moves, because they still at the lowest level.
Oh, okay.
But I just maxed them out though.
Well, luckily, Ursaluna not too meta right now. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
Got new raiders?
Huh? I don't know. I don't like about the kids.
Okay.
But these all those need take 2. It's not that hard.
No, I was just kidding. Yeah, it's double weight to fighting.
Whenever you're ready.
Oh, you wait on me? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do it.
Give them my pass for the day.
Let's do it.
Anybody else want to come in?
I don't know if you want to walk with me. I have my route going, but we should be in range. Can take care of 2 things. Did you get that last candy?
Yeah.
Okay, easy. Is that, you're on the last page now, I guess?
No, I need one more after that. I just didn't want to not get it because it's all like right there. I had to get him excited again. I'll walk the whole 5 kilometers or whatever.
Did you have to do anything else besides that for that last page?
No, this candy.
That's the only thing you have left?
No. I just got to get one more candy after that. Because I was right there at it. So now I got to walk another 2.5 to get it again, or 5. Be like,
Gee.
I'm not doing all that.
Yeah. Is- How many routes you end up doing today?
I did 5.
Okay. I feel like I don't know, 2 per hour and then come back is good because yeah, I was running out of spawns.
Yeah, it was running out of fun, so I just. Only reason I did that last one because of
The candy.
the candy. Well, 4 people is more than enough.
Yeah. All right. We can turn back eventually. Just
They did make the loop.
well, I have to go back that way
Oh.
because I can't go back there.
Oh, I thought about to make this loop, this little.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine.
I ain't talking about the big loop. Just going to the carport.
It's fine. I noticed that the actual like distance isn't always like too accurate. It sometimes lags a little bit because
Yeah.
I was like back at the end point and they were saying like I hadn't finished it yet, but I literally didn't move. A minute later, I just said I finished.
Yeah, it lags a lot. That's the one thing it does do. Especially over here with the not a great of a signal.
Yeah. But I'm glad to see the routes here finally.
Yeah, I should have been here a week and a half ago, like everybody else was.
Yeah. I think
And I think some people didn't know everybody didn't have it, and they were expecting other people to do it.
yeah. It was very confusing that first couple of days of that event.
Because when the dude came out and did these two, he was like, I didn't know everybody didn't have it.
He's been the only one doing the routes.
Because I know he did 2 of them over here that night.
I think early on, like I heard Willow Park had it, but I didn't ever go out there for it because apparently it was very glitchy. All right, there's your 200. 200 Mega Energy.
Okay, rare candy and
XL?
Excel candy.
Woo!
I need that for my 100% Zuru.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah, I got 100% Zuru, so that's nice. Hardest hitter.
100% Zaru. That is quite rare. Very nice. You get a 2191?
2146.
I got a 45. Both terrible.
Oh, just stay in there, bro.
I know. This thing is consistently being very jumpy. Even when it first came out. Were you playing when it initially came out?
What?
Tyranitars? Like the
No.
first ever raids?
No, I think I got deployed during that, when the first ever raids came out.
Okay.
Because I still remember they had the gym, you had to stack people in there.
Yeah. The first ever raid I ever went to was a Tyranitar, and that's where I actually met other instinct players. So if you remember how difficult it was to even play as an instinct player early on, it was actually so surprising seeing other instinct players that day. It was actually a game changer for me personally because I was a solo player up until that time. Because the game was geared towards just like just grinding on your own and just finding stuff, and I was team instinct, so like it was so hard to even find other players.
Yeah. About time.
So it was finally really nice to see other instinct players, and then from that point, we just started to form a little raid group, which was cool.
Okay, that's done.
You headed out?
Yeah.
All right. I gotta head towards that end, but good seeing you.
All right, catch you later.
See ya. I don't know what just happened there. It just froze. The Tyranitar raid has not changed in the sense that the Tyranitar is still very like jumpy and hard to catch. But I guess it's much easier to catch now because we get so many extra Premier Balls, right? All right. Do we find any cells? Any potential cells? Oh, I don't know about this one. I don't know if we're gonna get credit for finishing it. Oh, see you later, Elijah. Sorry, I just saw that. Are we gonna get credit, or is this gonna be a fail? What's up, Laney? We finally got routes, Laney. We are testing out the routes. We took down a Tyranitar with somebody here. Okay, well, there we go. Like I said, a little bit of a delay back there. I am trying to find cells, but apparently I missed out on my opportunity to find a cell. How do you make them? Let's see. Am I even able to make them? No, I'm not able to make them still. But if you go into your nearby tab and you go to the routes tab, if you are eligible, you have the option to create a route. So you're only able to create a route if it gives you the option. Otherwise, you're at the mercy of somebody creating a route. I just happened to see this route here because we happened to swing by over here after community yesterday, and we saw that this route was actually available. So there it is. And that's what happens when you finish the route. You get some kind of badge, you get some items. Oh, a fast team. That's actually kind of good. But overall, the routes are good to do if you want to do one or two of them on your walk out, but I wouldn't necessarily try to do a bunch of routes back to back, you know, because you're just gonna run out of spawns. You won 2 showcases yesterday? Yo, I also won 2 showcases yesterday. Was it for Poliwag Day or was it the Tyrant Amara? Did you get any good rewards? PCG spawn if you need it. All right, see you later, Tex Cab. Have a good day. Thanks for coming by, and thanks for the insights. I need to go back and watch to see if we actually got that cell, because apparently I missed out on my cell for the day, which is unfortunate. Okay, the plan for the rest of the stream is If anybody wants to send me any battles, go ahead and send me a battle. Okay? I am looking for anybody who wants to send a battle. And then I'm waiting for the 12 o'clock balloon because I don't see any cliffs here. I want the cliff. If we get the cliff at the 12 o'clock balloon, we'll take it down. Otherwise, we'll take down either Sierra or Arlo over here. Yo, what's up, doggo? What's good? I haven't seen you in a while. How was community day? It was good. Like I said earlier, we weren't really going for the shinies for community day. We already had the shiny Poliwags, so like that wasn't the priority. It was mainly to get some GBO Poliwraths and Politoads, which we ended up getting. So while we were out there, we ended up with 15 shinies. But this is a GBO ready one with the counter. This is a GBO ready Politoad. Okay. So pretty good overall. It was very hot, but we got what we wanted to do, which was just to get some Poliwraths and Politoads for GBO purposes. What about you? Doggo wants to add? Yeah, you can add me. There's the code. Here is the raids we have. Does anybody need a Tyranitar or a Regidrago? Anybody need any of these? Laney says you have a 3-star Poliwrath, high attack, defense, and HP. Okay, that's not bad. I don't know if you're trying to use it for... like GBO or anything, Laney, but you generally want a low attack for GBO. Shiny. Still don't have the shiny Tyrant, which is unfortunate. Why low attack? Okay, that is a really good question. That is a really good question. It's gonna take a little bit of it's gonna be a little bit of a what's it called? It's gonna take a little bit of adjusting to, but let's see if I can show a concrete example. You want a low attack because in Pokemon Go the CP calculations are attack weighted. Attack weighted meaning if you power up something with higher stats in attack, it boosts up the CP faster than one that has lower. So here I want to show an example. I don't know. Okay, how about a hatch? Let me see if I can show this example. Let's see if this is a good example. So this is 100% Happini, okay? This is from a hatch. And let's see how much Stardust it requires. To get to, oh wait, this is kind of a bad example. This is kind of a bad example. This is kind of a bad example, but let's see if it still works out. Okay, so we know that if it's in XL, it's officially past level 40. This is how much CP it gets to when it's a level 40, so 371, okay? And then we have this one here that isn't 100%. look at the CP difference, right? So 300, 337. So this one right here, which is not high attack, doesn't increase in CP number that fast, right? So what that means is you can power up more times if you have a lower attack to fit in, for example, like 1500 or 2500. Does that make sense? I try to show an example because sometimes people not necessarily understand it just by talking about it, but that's kind of like more of a concrete example. Both of those Hapinis were A catches, so they're roughly the same level, but one isn't 100% and one is 100%, and you can see the 100% gets to a higher CP faster when you power it up at the same number of times. So that means you're able to push that power up button more times with the one that has lower attack within a CP range. So that's the example. Hopefully that wasn't too confusing. Hopefully everybody understood that. But essentially the CP formula is more weighted towards the attack stat. So there's that. Doggo wants to battle. Yes, send me a battle. I'm down. So just another reminder. In general, in GBO, Great League, and Ultra League, there's exceptions, of course, but in general, you want a low attack, so that you can fit in more levels. You can power up more times, as many times within the given CP requirement. Okay, we have a battle coming in. We can show it. Anybody else want to battle? Go ahead and for my account, we'll do some battles here while we're waiting for the 12 o'clock balloon. First battle coming in from Doggo. Let's see what league. Oh, Doggo sent multiple battle requests. Okay, they are down for the Great League. What does attack do? What does attack do? Does it do more damage? Sometimes. I think your question is like, does a higher attack mean more damage? Not always, because there's like breakpoints. But let's show this battle first. Here comes the battle between Doggo and... Okay. That's a pretty good spawn. That's a pretty good Pokemon against my team. Okay, hold on. I'm trying to get this at the better angle. Sorry. Okay, there we go. Oops. I was trying to shield that, but I messed it up. Okay, this Cradily, kind of a problem. You got my team all messed up, Doggo. I was trying to shield that other one. Okay. What else you got? This is what you call an anti-fighting team. This is interesting. Okay. This potentially knows foul play, so let's see if they're running the foul play version. Ooh, psychic. Okay. Let's let this go. Okay. Unfortunately for them, they only have one move, so that means we don't shield. Oh gosh. So this is gonna be tough. We're gonna have to do maximum damage. Okay. The question is, will 2 Psycho Boosts be enough? So we might actually need 3 Psycho Boost. Actually. Oh yeah. GG's. Somehow, some way, we figured it out. GG's. If your Orangaroo had the second move of foul play, I think you would have won. Do you just hate fighters? Your whole team was like really good against fighting. Anybody else want to send an invite? Bum, 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 bum. I'm only level 27 or something. Well, level 27, I mean, it does kind of matter, but then again it doesn't, because in Great League, um, unless you're just using like absolute meta stuff, then you need level 50 status or level 40. But for the stuff that you're using, you didn't need to be anything higher than what level you're at, so you did pretty good. You don't know how to counter Deoxys? Well, like I said, if your Orangaroo had foul play, it would have done better because it has dark moves. The Deoxys is a pure psychic type, so you need to throw Ghost and Dark and Bug. So let's see if we get the trifecta. Yeah, it was Great League. Their team was in the Great League. Anybody else want to send an invite, a battle invite, while we're waiting for the 12 o'clock balloon? How do you get more Stardust? Easy. Always be catching. ABC. That's it. That's the trick. It's kind of like not what people want to hear, but if you didn't know it by now, the game is grind. That's it. The Pokemon game is entirely just a grind game. So kind of in a way, if you don't like grinding events or catches, you're gonna have a hard time getting Stardust, because there's not really an easy way around it. I would say the other way to kind of get Stardust without getting to the grind mode is GBL, but that's kind of a game loop. That's kind of a game loop, because in order to get GBL relevant stuff, you need to grind Stardust. So that is the game loop that they've created. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. Yo, what's up, Jonathan? I usually run out of balls because I don't live on a stop. Yeah, that's going to be an issue if you're trying to get the Stardust, because once again, you need to be able to grind a lot of the events, but also you're gonna have to be, what's the word? You have to like catching. GBO will help because you have those free sets, but until you have some meta relevant teams, it's going to be hard to win consistently. But that is kind of the reason why we have a YouTube GBL channel, because we use a little bit of meta stuff and non-meta stuff usually. So check out the YouTube !YT if you're interested in any like GBL teams. Not all of them are budget friendly, but it kind of gives you an idea of like what core works if you have it or you don't, or like you can kind of find mix and match pairings. So that's my advice on how to get Stardust. Okay, does anybody need any of these? Jonathan says nothing much. What about you? I would love to do a raid with you if you have any. I do have Tyranitar and a Regidrago. Anybody need any of these? Type in the chat which raid you would rather do. So yeah, Lenny, honestly, it's gonna take time, but that's honestly the whole point of the game, is like you're gonna have to spend time to, you know, grind certain events, or even just get stuff in general. And once you are able to do that, then you can kind of like finish the game loop with, okay, you have GBL stuff ready, then you can get Stardust from there. You get Stardust so you can power up stuff so you can battle better, or even power up your raiding Pokemon. And then you need a raid to get GBL stuff like XL rare candies, or even candies and Stardust, etc. For the Fossil Cup, you use Fairthorn, Poliwrath, and Kingdra. I mean, if that's all you have available, that's decent. I understand the team. You got the Fairthorn protecting the fairy weakness in the back. Okay, Jonathan is interested in the Regidrago. Let's see if we can find anybody else that is interested in this Regidrago. Jonathan, what is your in-game name? We'll see if we can get you a group, Jonathan, but there's no guarantee because it has been out for a while. But I don't remember what your in-game name is. Lady says, no, I have others. I need grass type to get rid of stuff like Swampert and other water, rock, ground stuff. Then still qualifies to be in the cup. Nice. I've actually been posting more about Ultra League. Okay, Jonathan, let's see. I sent you an invite, Jonathan. I don't know how many people are going to be able to join in though. But if we don't have the firepower, do you think you want to do the Tyranitar? Do, 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 do. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? If we're gonna have the other people that I invited come in, so we'll give everybody some time to decide if they want to take it down or not. Ba-ba-bum, ba-ba-bum. Is there research for Tyranitar? I don't think so. Just straight up Tyranitar? I don't think so. Okay, luckily the Regidrago is a dragon type, so this dragon type here is weak to the ice. Do 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 do. Uh oh, is maybe somebody is lagging? Regidrago is easy. Lainey says I meant for mega candies. Oh, you're talking about mega energy for Tyranitar. You can only get them in raids for right now. Because how broken would that be? Because they want you to use a raid pass. If you can just get it from stops, you would never use the raid pass. Doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo. How long? I don't know. I mean, it usually takes some time. I mean, for sure, you gotta wait until Tyranitar is out of the Mega Raid rotation. That is for sure. But when are they eventually gonna be in stops? Hard to say. As honestly, it's up to them. I would say a couple months, because I think we had like Mega Swampert Blastoise or Mega Swampert Blaziken and Sceptile that 1 month, and then like a couple months later they were showing up. Da-da-da, da-da-da, da-da-da. Okay, I have no idea what the 100% is. Let's see if we can get the goods. Exclamation mark Hundo if you need to know what it is. Who knows what it is at this point? It can't be shiny, so we're just gonna go ahead and rip it. Let me check. Let's see. Wait, what happened to the command? Is Streamlabs not working? Six. Okay, this one probably like low 90s. How come? Oh my gosh. Why is this all broken? Okay, it ended up being 91 like I suspected. 14, 14, 13. Hold on. I know, it was working. What happened? Hold on, let me see if we can fix it. Ay, 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 ay. Okay, can we try it now? Okay, there we go. We just had to restart it. 16.99 is not a weather booster. 21.24 is the weather boosted hundo. Thank you to whoever made that edit. I think it was Jay. So I appreciate that. I don't know why it just randomly shut off. Okay, here's the 12 o'clock balloon. Is it the yes? Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and finish this team leader. Can we get some shiny shadow luck in the chat? That would be epic if we found either the shiny shadow Aerodactyl and shiny Aerodactyl in the same day, or if we end up getting the pure fireball 100% Aerodactyl. Let's go. Let's get it. Can we please end the Mega Aerodactyl drought? Looking for the 100%. Looking for the 100%. Da 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 da. Okay. Nice rock slide damage. I think we're gonna have to throw another rock slide. Oh, never mind. Earth power would have absolutely destroyed our Melmetal right there. We're gonna go ahead and throw this rock slide. I need to keep this Melmetal. Potentially, there could be a Tyranitar in the back, so that's why we need to preserve this. We're gonna throw one superpower here, and then my thinking is we're gonna come into our Dialga and try and farm it down. We're gonna go all the way, and then we're going to hopefully see a Tyranitar in the back, because I have prepared this entire match to see a Tyranitar in the back. I've got Ironhead, perfect. Ironhead will be super effective against Tyranitar's rock typing. Steel breaks up the rock. Boom! And then lucky for me, we have another Ironhead ready. So here we go. Here we go. This is going to be our potential shiny shadow check here. Can we get some shiny luck in the chat? We do get the 12K egg. We've been looking for that one. It's been quite the day. It's been quite the day finding all of these different features today. So here we go. Shiny shadow check in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope. 585 does not sound very good. Non-weather boosted? Oh my gosh, this doesn't sound very good. I don't think this is a hundo. Let's see. Not even close. I can't even purify it to be anything that good. Oh. Shiny. Are you kidding? That is probably the worst thing you can get from the 2Ks. Why is Staryu in the 2Ks? Not weather boosted too. Why not catch Aerodactyl on CT and trade it to yourself? Yeah, we could do that. But I still haven't got the. I still don't have the 100%. And we have cleared out the area. So I need to. Let's see. Let's get another gift. We need an international gift. Why? I don't know. I just like opening international gifts for the international eggs. Does anybody else aim to do that as well? Okay, there we go. Laney says you hatched Igglybuffs a lot and you hate it. Is T-Tar Mega or no? Yes, Tyranitar is a Mega. Does anybody else need a Mega Tyranitar? We have this one with 8 minutes remaining. Anybody else? Jonathan, we'll try to get you a group. You're still down for this? Jonathan, are you still down for this raid? Jay says you still need shiny Igglybuff? Really? Oh, I actually have that one somehow. 2019. I got that one really early on, apparently. All right, Jonathan, let's see if we can find you a group. Lainey, you need one. You need one, but you have no passes? You talking about the Tyranitar? Also, can y'all hear the music? Or is the music so low it's not even it's not even on. Alright, invites are sent. Okay, music is good. Alright, thank you. Thanks for letting me know. Let's see if we can get you a group, Jonathan. Alright. We got Jonathan and Ah! In Nundo Gibble. Did you get a 0% Gibble during Community Day? That's kind of rare. Congrats on that find right there. That's actually kind of insane. All right, I got you some help. Good luck. Keep me updated. Keep me updated on if you are able to beat it, Jonathan. Laney says I also recently caught a full odds shiny 0%. Yo, those are actually rare too. Did you know we have a Discord to flex your Nundos and Shundos and Hundos? I feel like those are good candidates. A 0% shiny is like, I don't know, all of the opposite of what's okay. If it's a flex to show a Shundo, whatever. What do we call it? What do we call it when it's a 0%? It's more like a, what's the word? So if you're flexing, it's a flex if you get a Shundo, right? Because that's kind of rare. But if you get a Nundo, I don't think it should be called a flex because a flex has a, you know, it has the connotation of like being something good. Nundos are not really good for anything. So it's like it's like a savage. Like, are you really gonna keep the 0% shiny? And if you are, that's when you show it to people, right? Because you're just a savage and you don't even care about storage. Yo, Jonathan, how's the raid going? Did you beat it? Did y'all beat that last raid? Surely. Surely you beat the last raid already. You had to clear our storage just for you to keep that 100% or that shiny 0%. That's what I'm saying. That's why it's a savage. That's so savage. You're literally taking up one of your storage spots for something you'll never ever use except for showing people. Paging Jonathan. Paging Jonathan. Paging Jonathan. Did you beat it? All right. I don't know what happened to Jonathan. I'm assuming they're catching it. They're too busy catching it. Let's give out some shout outs. Who should we raid, chat? That is all we have for today. It was a good day of just finding out about routes, and we ended up finding a shiny. Sheesh. We love that. Do we get any hundos today? No. But look at this. From yesterday, 100% Tyrantrum. Shout out to Japan for helping us get that hatch. Okay, so shout out to Jay, shout out to TextCab, shout out to Julio, Pokey Actor, shout out to Baby, we got Cool Apple, we got Jonathan, we got Laney, we had Ella, 8H, Sienna, Sonny, awesome. Okay, checking in one last time, Jonathan. Did you beat it? Oh, there's Jonathan. There you go, Jonathan. I was asking to see if you beat it, just to make sure everything went okay. You caught the Tyranitar? Nice. All right, congrats on getting that Tyranitar, Jonathan. Good job. Good job. So, that's all we have for today, everybody. Who should we raid? Anybody have any suggestions on who we should raid? Can you please type in their exact name in the chat, and then we can kind of raid them? And as usual, if you are just coming in, consider giving us a little follow. Help us get to 2,600 followers. Check out our YouTube, !YT, to get some stream highlights, GBO team ideas. Help us get to 300 subscribers on there. I have a little bit of an issue. Yesterday the internet was not working, so I couldn't upload anything. I am not sure if it's fixed by now, but in the meantime, you can kind of check out those videos. And then here is the Discord, !Discord, if you want to help us grow our community and know when we go live, if you want to find the notifications that way. They just posted about Froakie Community Day? Oh! Okay, let's go ahead and look at that real quick. Texas, you're a W streamer. Hey, thank you, Laney. Thanks for saying that. Jay says making sure he beat it. That's why you're a great streamer. Thank you. I just feel bad whenever people lose passes. It doesn't feel great, but you know, while we were kind of finishing up the stream, and waiting for them, we could kind of just give our own shout outs. So give me a second here. I'm gonna check out this community day post. We can talk about it real quick. Hold. I'm looking for the post. Did Pokemon Go post about it, Jay, or
Could he be
or
the
was it
Messiah?
or was it Sylph? Oh, never mind. Found it. Here we go. Here we go. Pokemon Go just tweeted, our excitement is bubbling up. Froakie, the bubble frog August. What is this? Okay, August 13th, 2 to 5 p.m. local time. First time Froakie It's going to be in the community day. You can get the shiny. Some of the bonuses. You can evolve it to get the Hydro Cannon, to get the Greninja. That's going to be awesome. Seems to be pretty standard. Event bonuses are 3 times Stardust for catching. That's going to be a good Stardust gain day. You're obviously going to have 2 times candy for catching. Snapshots. Incense will last for 3 hours. You're going to have a 2 times chance to get XL candies. Make sure you have your Megas running there too. Oh, you get 1 additional special trade for a maximum of 3. Okay, so pretty standard stuff, right? Lure modules will last for 3 hours. Trades will require 50% less Stardust. You'll be able to get stickers. You're going to field research to potentially get the Froakies, Stardust, Ultra Balls, etc. There's a special research that you can buy, probably for $1. So that's that. And then you can do 4-star raids from 5 to 10 p.m. So very cool, exciting. Community day. What do we think? Is that a W or is that an L? What do y'all think? Is this a W or an L? Baseballer. You just got to add it. Oh. Do we need to go over it again or something? Is the ad over? So you can think about it one or two ways. You can think about this of one or two ways. You know we are eventually gonna have all the starters as a community day. So even if you don't like Froakie, at least we get this out of the way, right? So I think it's a W. First time it could be shiny. First time it could be the shiny. You know it's gonna come back. You know we gotta go through all the starters eventually, so might as well do it now. A really good thing about this one is 3 times Stardust for catching. So, Lainey, you're asking about how you get your Stardust? You need to do this event. You need to do this event. Stock up on resources. Stock up on incense. Find your best route. Clear out your storage and basically catch everything, literally. And make sure you have your star piece on. What's the special move? The special move is going to be Hydro Cannon for the charge move. Oh, also it says here that the fast move is not going to be necessarily exclusive move, but it will be able to learn the fast attack water shuriken. So we'll see if this makes Greninja relevant in GBL, because it really hasn't been relevant at all. But believe it or not, this community day is happening in about 2 weeks, so pretty quickly actually. August is looking really jam-packed. Extremely jam-packed. So, looking forward to that, and especially for people who need Stardust, this is the event. This is one of the really good events to really gain Stardust. If you can get like your star piece on with just constant routes, yeah, this is the event for you. So make sure you do it. As far as our Froakie, I believe we have 100% waiting. I think. Yeah, there it is. This one we've been waiting for basically 2.5 years. So we've been ready. We've been ready. Uh, still don't have the Greninja, I don't believe. Yeah. Never evolved it because we never have to use it. And we knew that it would eventually get a community day, so that's why we've been waiting. And it is going to get its time in 2 weeks. So definitely looking forward to that. Lainey says you're ready for everything. Well, especially if you're new to Stardust, Lainey, this is your event. This is literally calling your name, Lainey. Baseball says you need that shiny Froakie. I think we all do. Nobody has the shiny Froakie. But if you have 100%, you're gonna finally be able to evolve it. I don't know. I don't know if the 100% level 50 Greninja is gonna be used in Master League or anything, but at least it's kind of a cool one. I'm more curious to see if like Greninja is useful in like Great League or maybe even Ultra League.